In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They will throw to get us started here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May trying again here on second. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Robin, swap, mother swap. Good.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They throw it out quick to the left. Jukes away from one. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the 1st.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Already know I got money
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
It's Benson on the give. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Milton Williams making the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud now on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
118, what's that? Hey, south.
Stroud now on 4th down. Got his man. This is Noel. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Right, here goes up. Hey, you got that speed. You got the speed.
May now on 3rd down. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
That'll be the first and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Tony. Hey, uno. 19 Texans.
First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Already.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be first and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the first. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans grow their early lead to 13. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Patriots 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. On the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings them to third down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that would plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Good throw completed by May. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Going for it with May. Pass brought in by Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. And they just get the play off. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. May off the play fake. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gary Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. All set to go now from the 35.
Oh, right.
On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud again. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ow, what's that? Hey, uno more. 18. What's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Oh, right. White 18. What's that? Hey, south. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
On the quick, right?
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. 11. Drop to the right. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it near the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Texans 28, Patriots 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that. Right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Henderson. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's the pistol snap to May. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw.
And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go, 4th down. May. They don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right.
Benson once more. Good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Out, that's right. 118, that's right.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
118,
Hand off to Benson from the gun. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Hey, south.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On the return, here's Gibson. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now begin this drive with Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let the hot. Hey, uno more.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
11. All right.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
All right. At 18. Why Tony? 19 Texans.
Stroud going to go for it. Chased out to his right. He connects downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, Stroud. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Throwing is Stroud. He's still going at the 30. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Tony. Hey, uno. Buggy.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. May on 1st and 10. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Here's May on 1st and 10. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for May. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to get it into Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down, 10. At their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go play action with Stroud. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Vacates quickly left side. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
All right. 18. What's up?
Benson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Buggy.
Looking to throw. Stroud. On the move. Headed right. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead.
Patriots 24.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down, May. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
1st down, May. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To the air yet again, May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. May off the play fake. Connects with the open man downfield. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Oh, right.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Into the hands of Harrison. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, Stroud. Connects with Harrison again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. He had it for a moment, but it's a defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. We put a receiver in motion left. May now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing again. It's May. Hits his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back sent in motion. Here's May on 1st and 10. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, here goes Sarah. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Good try. Hey, what's up?
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. At 18, what's that?
Now again, it's Benson headed right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bundled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The give now to Benson. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Oh, ready? 18. Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buggy. Under. Under.
Stroud from the pistol. Finds Benson on the check down. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
18. What's that? 11. 19 Texans. Hey, south. Wide Tony. Hey.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Travis hit. The ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
They go play action. Here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
3rd and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
Handoff headed left to Benson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now an inside give to Benson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Here we go. 118.
To the air, Stroud. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco works the sideline inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Look at hot. Here we go. 118. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Tony. 19 Texans. South.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete, Kyle Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. Here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, it should be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again, it's May. Will finds his running back, Henderson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, they called the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, May. Completed to his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's May again. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Putting a receiver in motion. Going play action, May. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
House, it's not. What? 18. What's up? 11. Look the hot.
They're going to pass it here. Cox, this is Noel. Get some space around midfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
They saw undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Oh, ready? Tony.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So it's a win for the Texans.